He's the voice of March Madness. By the way, how does that sound now that you take over for Jim Nantz? What was your reaction when you heard that Jim was going to stop doing March Madness?
It had been a few years in conversation, so there wasn't one phone call that was the end all. It was a bit of a process, and I think they were working with Jim to figure out his timing and what made the most sense. Houston last year for him, I know on a personal level, really resonated to have this full circle moment and do it in Houston, where he attended college, where his career began. So once it was determined that that would be the last one for him, that's when it started to become a bit more real for me. It's funny, Dan, because I've done so many games. It's not like this is a new role in terms of what my responsibilities are. I've done the tournament for 26 years, and I do probably about 100 basketball games a year between college, NBA, local, national. So I just remind myself, do what you do. You're not going to change what you do, how you approach it, how you prepare, the energy that you bring to the event. Of course, the stage is a bit larger and it's vast, and I'll be aware of it. I'll be aware of my surroundings, but I would be really surprised if I change the way that I do the game just because it's the Final Four. If anything, I might end up doing a little bit less because you have really nice pictures and sound, and I think some of the ambient noise is okay. So if I pull back a little bit, that might be more of a conscious decision than to do more than I would normally do.
We're talking to Ian Eagle or Ian Eagle. He is the
Either.
main play-by-play voice for March Madness. So when you went in to the head of CBS and you said it's either me or him, wait, is
Yeah.
that how it played out?
Yeah, very Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Just whatever happened in their situation pretty much happened here. Yeah, these could be wonky situations, as we know, uncomfortable, awkward. This one has not been, and I think a lot of it has to do with how many years I've been there and the fact that I've worked literally with everybody that works on this tournament in some form, being with different crews through the years. This just isn't a out of left field move. But it does mean something in that the trust that CBS, Turner, the NCAA, I don't take that lightly. That's a real thing. When you get that kind of decision, you realize that it's not a snap decision. It was a lot of parties involved to make this happen.